Hey folks, I'm SimplyX, and welcome back to my Pokemon Sword Hardcore Nuzlocke, plus or minus Pokedolls. And I think we're ready to fight Elena. I was just taking a quick glance around. I've decided to move out Biden for this one, because since it seems like we're going with a Steel-type motif, not certain I want an Ice-type around. I am keeping Hawkeye because his high defense makes him still pretty good for this, and the only one I'd really sub him out for would be either Parky or Dugtrio, the former of whom is awful. I tried using him during level grinding, and it's just not. And the latter, Tricorn, untrustable just because of if he doesn't kill something. There's basically no way to get Tricorn in. I'd just as soon... Although, maybe I... You know what? I think I can justify that, though. Maybe that is the play. Alright, Jinping is operating as our tank here, so I'm actually going to give him the leftovers. And for Buena Girl, where's the... Yeah, I'll give you that. Okay, I think that's maybe not bad. Not sure how I feel about the metal coat there. In fact, is there anything better I can give you? You probably aren't using many steel-type attacks here. If anything, you're going to be straight power tripping. What a... Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's try that out. Let's get a little bit of free chip damage on some stuff. Alright, well, let us see if my horrifying prophecy about what Elena did to me in the past bears true, and if I'm about to suffer immensely. Yeah, your staff weren't all that difficult to deal with. They're not very well trained, and I think that's violent sound effects from Azumin. Which I guess makes sense, given that her earrings are literally fused into her lab coat, apparently. Yeah, I think if your employees had more office space, they might be better trained. Okay, well, right out the gate. Incorrect about the theming of the battle. This is why you have coverage moves. I don't have guts, so this is actually bad. Oh, does this thing start spamming evasive moves? Is that what happens here? That feels familiar. Is you guys start double team? Yeah, okay. Okay. Get your hyper potions out, lady. Because if you count on that burn to kill me, it's not going to work. Let's get the hit here, buddy. Do it for China. Yes. Oh, you crit now. I feel like that happens so often, where you get a critical hit on the guaranteed kill hit, where there was just no chance that wouldn't have killed, but it just crits just to spite you. Okay, I'm not all that afraid of that. I think it's got fairy typing, but I can definitely live at least one hit. Flying move, fine, but it's gonna make contact, so it's not gonna be that bad. Well, I'm surprised it did as much as it did. Alright, well, I'll take the swap now. Jinping has done his work quite well. So I should be able to freely swap in on Nevermore now. His acrobatics will do basically nothing. That's more than it should have done. Take the Rocky Helmet, though. Okay, let's hone claws a little bit, see if we can't get some setup going. Especially if she's going to keep destroying herself on my body. Problem is the lack of speed here. If I keep taking damage, I kill from here, so I'm just gonna do it. Oh. Well, why did you wait till now? Again, I don't understand the decision-making here. What was different between last round and this round that you made the call of, oh, I'm gonna attack now? Nevermore, you friggin' simp. Take away your DeviantArt privileges. Oh my good god. I might as well just... I guarantee I kill it here just by not doing anything, so... That was awful. Nevermore, you should be ashamed. I hyped you up at the start of this run. That's a no from me, dog. Alright, Tricorn, if you're ever going to be useful, it's going to have to be here, because if you're about to get hit with a thing you resist, and as long as you survive it, you get to destroy this thing, you better be able to live this. Oh, you don't resist that, really? Oh, okay, well. Anyway, your high speed, you better be able to out... Wow. The one thing it does. Unreal. And see, this is why I'm not... I said, I'm not even upset. That thing is so unusable. I don't even care that it's dead. If it couldn't pull this off, there's just no reason to even keep it. Like, it does one thing. It has absolutely nothing for defenses. It's just meant to be a fast attacker, and it couldn't even outspeed. I don't like recoil moves, but that's such a strong move. Do I have anything that beats this? So the current plan is I'm going to go into Hawkeye, which looks really dangerous because it's a water type and this is a rock type. But I think it's probably going to set up Aqua Ring anyway. Although I might be able to... yeah. So I'm going to go in for Hawkeye. He's got enough special defense bulk he can probably take a hit or two. Hoping he does anyway. And use that opportunity to power split just so I can at least neuter this thing. I can then go in with Buena Girl, and then hopefully set up Swords Dance just to be able to one-shot. I don't really have much of a plan for Hawkeye going forward anyway. So, okay, I was right about the Aqua Ring. I am a genius. So now I should be able to very safely power split. This will hurt, but it'll be fine. Shuckle's a god. Because his offensive stats are just the worst, Milotic is now just bad. So now, I can set up Swords Dance, and I think we're good. Oh, and I'm faster too, that's good. Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. And because of Shuckle, this will not hurt too badly. Not a big deal, though. Okay, but crit doesn't kill here. And since we're faster, we can still do this, and then we can Roost. Glad I gave it that. So where am I at? I only did one Swords Dance, right? No, I did two. Okay, so I am pretty good to sweep from here, I believe. So, I'm not going to do it yet, Mr. Gears. Okay, so they're both max knuckle. Alright. So, now we Roost. good. We'll do one more roost just to make sure we're at full health, and then we proceed. Might be two more, actually, but either way. Do one more. 3 hit points, I realize. But just to be stupid safe. Plus, there's a chance it safeguards here. And then I just get completely free. The safeguard just wore off, so... Oh, yes, you beautiful evolution of an ugly thing. Alright. Now, this doesn't matter. So this will hopefully kill, but whether it does or doesn't, it will give us another attack stage, which should get this kill next. There's no way this doesn't kill. Stabs, 4th stage attack. It'll be a 5-stage attack for the next thing. It's got pretty high speed. So. I can't believe that didn't kill. God, that thing's bulky. Okay, Aqua Ring will heal it, but nowhere near enough to stop what's about to happen. I suppose I could have not dynamaxed and chipped away at it through Aqua Ring. This might have been premature. I could have also just Swords Danced again. Yeah, this was dumb. Why have I done it this way? I sure hope this thing is... Okay, garbage. Okay. Oh, I mean, obviously poison resists fighting. Does fighting resist poison? Oh, let's see, regardless, I'm certain I can tank a hit. And get this damage on it pretty big. Not do as much as I would have wanted it to. Okay, well. Alright, so I'm gonna get poisoned here, right? And more pressingly, my Dynamax is about to end. Okay, so there's no way I survive this. So what I think the right move is to go to Nevermore, assuming that he's going to use his poison move again. Because Nevermore will just straight up immunize it. And then I can maybe even just go to Hawkeye with whatever happens next. I think this is the right move. So you know what? If he reads me again telepathically, he reads me again telepathically. I'm over it at this point. Cool. The question is, what move does he use now? I think he goes fighting move. And Jinping, with its ability, resists it. Unless it has Fire Punch, in which case Jinping is dead. I also have to be aware of the fact that since it is fast now, I think the odds of it having Fire Punch are low. Although it's for coverage. Because if you're making this thing, Like, oh, well, if we give it... It's a poison type, so steel type walls it. What if we give it a fire type move to help cover? Bug resists fighting, so this will be neutral on Hawkeye. I'm going to count on Hawkeye's Insane Bulk. So as good as Hawkeye has been, as much as it exceeded my expectations, a rock move. R.I.P. Hawkeye, but its role on the team was dwindling as it was. Okay. So now I can take advantage of this, go to Samario, and I should be able to kill it with Earthquake, because that was its third turn of Dynamax, so now it's just going to be back to normal. It will be faster than me, but I should be able to get through and hit it. Alright, so I kind of cost myself Hawkeye there by being dumb with not doing the full setup with Buena Girl, I think. So I could have ensured that I got into that with full health. And I could have maybe tanked the second hit and gone for the kill. But... Or I would just have been able to burn another turn of his Dynamax with a Max Guard. So... Hawkeye's death is my fault, but other than Tricorn, who was garbage anyway, Hawkeye was probably the next most worthwhile thing to sacrifice. It's unfortunate, but I can live with it. And now, the moment when the plot is revealed, sort of. So basically, and yeah, this is maybe getting slightly ahead of ourselves, but basically what's happening here is Rose has figured out, oh, we use so much energy to keep this city thing going that in the next 1,000 years we're gonna run out of energy, right? So we have to act tomorrow, literally within the next 24 hours, or this thing 1,000 years from now is inevitable. There's no way we can avoid it unless we act literally tomorrow. And Leon's like, what are you talking about? Look, I'll help you after tomorrow. Tomorrow is sort of the most important day of the year for me. Literally, any day but tomorrow, I'm with you, let's go do it. Just give me a day? Like, not even a full 24, because the match is in the afternoon. We literally just, we'll go out, we'll get dinner, we'll come back, and we'll deal with this god of energy you got locked up in the cellar. But Rose is going to say, no. I don't care about your completely logical arguments and my irrationality. We're doing this now, whether you want it or not. And if I have to trigger the apocalypse to do it, by God, that's what I'm going to do. It's dumb. It's very, very dumb. Also, I like how all the security people have to be like, hashtag not all Marco people. We're not the ones who are being all dumb yesterday. We're the good ones, we swear. Yeah, I know where the stadium is. Okay, so I'm about to do the penultimate grind session. Because we're about to do the Champions Tournament where I have to fight Bidet, Nessa, B, and Raihan. Now, because that's what's next, and this is where the level cap's going to kick in, so I am going to go grind. I would prefer to do this grind with as many Pokemon on hand as I can. So I am actually going to take this opportunity now. So we're near the end of the episode. I am going to risk Lake of Outrage. I'm going to go and try to get my last wild area encounter, meaning the only thing we'll have not gotten was the Slumbering Weald encounter that will be owed after the tournament, because that's the only time it's accessible. So this is maybe dumb, because this may be another Jellicent scenario where I just have to, like, hightail it out. But I want to try to minimize my future grinding as much as I can by getting whatever this encounter is going to be up, ready to go now. I do have you, right? Yeah, I think I actually want you up front. because I want to burn whatever this is. Okay, we're going to run a little bit long doing this, but I didn't want to have to start the next episode getting this thing and not being able to use it in the gym to come. Alright, so we can get Dragapult here, which is, I admit, part of why I'm doing this, because if I can get No, not you, go away. If I can get Dragapult, or rather it's pre-evolution, insane. Man, I hope the grass levels are lower. Or there's simply no way I can catch whatever this is. Go away. I don't want you people. Or rather, you know, I might be willing to have you people, but I can't use you. You're not legal. Much like these Pokedolls, but I'm using them anyway. The Braviary would be good. Go! Mm. You are relentless. Alright, well that's a slightly more manageable level. I think I could handle something level 56. Especially with Burn and Intimidate. Okay. Especially if you're a pre-evolved dragon. Oh, this is gonna be grim. It's a good Pokemon, but... Oh, and I can't... Oh, of course it's a dark type, so I can't keep my ghost in. Alright, I'm gonna get one Intimidate off before I go for the Burn, because if this thing does a dark attack on my X, it would hurt very, very badly. And of course it would have been just fine, I didn't have to, but I couldn't know that. Uses the dark move. Okay, but now the problem is I can't use Will-O-Wisp, so let's lower your attack some more. Okay, so while we do this little rotating, revolving door of Pokemon, as we'd hear in Pokemon Stadium, what might I name this if I hypothetically capture it? And why would I not name it Kiss? I think I just named this Kiss, right? Hahaha! Does this thing not even have a dark move? Have I just been paranoid for no reason? Counter, takedown, safe. Yeah, it has nothing that can even hurt my X. Alright. Well, Dust Ball might be the better call here, because it is Night Out. Okay, well, that went about as well as I could have hoped. A little unfortunate there wasn't something cool like a Dreepy or, you know, any of the other, like, really overpowered stuff you can get here, but hey, these are the things we deal with. Anyway, with that caught, I have some grinding to do. I'm going to get everything up to the level cap ahead of the gym battles, the Elite Four battles. I was debating whether I would do swaps between battles. I'm going to, so I'm just going to plan out what Pokemon I need for which battle, and they'll have different level caps accordingly. But I'll work that out between episodes, so you guys go enjoy your time. I'm going to go grind some more. So, while I'm busy doing that, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe to cheer me on as I go through this suffering. And I'll see you guys in the next one when it's over. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, later, everybody.